Great rising. So this morning, the message that I have, mainly the first big main message is the group or organization or this clique of people. I guess they have been doing surveillance. They may have been hacking into either, Wi-Fi, phone calls, or something like that. Also, you have some people you probably receiving like rare notifications saying like, oh, there's an air tag on you or something in that matter, because it's somebody either harassing, stalking you, or looking to do something or pin. Also, I'm hearing as well for some people, someone is also looking to pin something on you. Also, I hear somebody is going to want to pin a passing on someone, and they're going to use a scenario that they saw happen earlier that day. Like, I feel like someone is going around to receive statements from people, or someone knows people in particular areas looking to ask questions as if it's like a major, like, I feel like these are people using like high end people asking questions. Only reason why they're even probably getting as much information or stuff answered for them, for to like, I'm hearing like having eyes on the ground. These people are illegally like going to these people's homes, and it's like, yes, so have you seen this person? And I hear like somebody, I guess it's like a nosy neighbor or something like that, that they just like, yeah, this and this. Somebody might even had a camera to catch it, and it was just like, okay. I hear like someone is taking it back to someone that's like, look, see, observe that. This person needs to go back on this. Like, I feel like someone is looking to convince someone to put somebody on meds. But however, I feel like, as well as I hear, well, I can see that this person is not, like, somebody knows someone is not crazy in the head, period, point blank. I feel like there's a group of people, regardless of who it is, it can even be a bigot, and it's like everything this person is saying is accurate to the T. Is scary. However, someone knows at the same time that it's basically, I'm hearing like clear out the line or something out the line. Cut the line. Something with a line or something online. Someone doesn't like the fact that it's like, well, if they could keep figuring out what is going on, like, I feel like anything that's basically saving my life is due to the simple fact because I'm able to put it online. So regardless if somebody goes to the back end and try to block it, that's why I tell people, start speaking up. I don't care what platform you use it. If they try to block it or whatever, you got proof and timestamps, and the courts cannot deny it because it is a paper trail that can show, hey, at this time, and it's more accurate coming from the computer, especially when you turn it in evidence. I don't care if it was a domestic violence case, if it was a traffic ticket or anything like that. Say that you was on your phone or you did something. Those trackers tend to be able to tell you like, hey, no, this person was here. So regardless, like, say if somebody hacked your phone to make it seem like, hey, you was over here in this area and you really like at home or something like that. Even with these people paying to do that, they can see the fact, like, if you're a social media person, they can see like, okay, at this time and this time, I can clearly see that you're inside your home. Clearly, because they're gonna want to do an investigation. They're gonna want to go look and search or whatever, especially if it's a passing that happened in the past. Are you in the middle of a passing dealing with a funeral, or up and coming? And in this, like, I feel like these people, like, I feel like it's more government, if anything, that they know, like, some people, I'm getting this Henrietta Lacks type situation where someone's blood, or if it's just the energy, or if it's just the presence, or however it is, I'm hearing a cyclone, or maybe that is the code name that they're using for confidential records, or you might hear somebody mention something about a cyclone or an iPhone. Something about a phone. Okay, so it's coming through. Something about a phone. So the heavy on the phone monitoring, heavy on old phones and stuff like that. But they can track all of that. So regardless if they try to take that evidence and say, no, this person was here, da, 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 but the camera is showing clearly you're still coming out of a room. You know what I'm saying? Or say that they plan to you have an elderly parent or something, or a sick kid, or you're sick yourself. You're going to notice that it's a pattern prior to them getting ready to do it. Like I noticed in my situation, it's like either they're going to take like, okay, well, this person was very erratic, or like say you had a moment where it was just like you were angry or you're upset or something like that. Someone is looking to use that moment against you. So it's like, if you got felonies or warrants, or if you in a divorce, or you got some kind of court case where somebody could feel like they can use it against you, they gonna take that moment or your reaction, even if it's like it's needed, and somebody will take it and try to flip it to make it seem like it wasn't needed, or take a clip of a video to edit and not give, like, say maybe it was a full 10 minutes leading up to the situation, but this person is going to bring in like a 1 minute clip or a 2 minute clip versus bringing in the actual full clip. And the clip that the judge or whoever this person is giving it to, they just seeing like the last, like at the very end of it. So it's like people are having to start to be more careful about trying to plot this. It's like, say prior to when they get ready to get rid of people's bodies and they want to plant a murder on somebody, all they got to do is, like, if you the target and it's like, okay, well, we're going to take it and we're going to pin it on this person. They already got this going on. They already got this mental health issue. They already got this psychological issue. People in government places will take advantage of that because it's like a silent, kind of like a manifesto, if you have to call it. But it's not even a but to it. It's just how it goes. And they will have this person to go in, like they'll have you go in and go get, somebody got anxiety, please leave the room. If you got anxiety, please leave. But these people will take you like 3 days prior or 4 days prior or 3 months prior. And they'll be like, yeah, we got to run this test. Mind you, you probably just got like a minor, like gallbladder or something like that, and they can easily give you something or just easily tell you to eat different, right? But they giving you the medication because they done did research on you maybe months prior to, because you were the target, because hey, shoot, you look like you about to pass away anyway. The life expectancy that we have these days, it used to be that you can live up to at least 86, and it's going right back down to 70 because a lot of people are not living past 50. It's another conversation for a different day because it's going to take me away from what the fuck I'm trying to make my point valid. However, whoever these people are looking to take it and bring you in 3 months prior to take your blood. And after they take your blood, right? Say if they're going to do, like, try to stage it as a homicide and somebody getting, with the kitchen, a butcher, I'm going to just say it that way, or some kind of sharp object, that injury or something that you probably had and cut yourself by accident, and you go to the doctor and you got to get stitches or whatever, there's somebody in the background that's already affiliated with this, because some of these hospitals y'all go to, y'all not doing the research. Are you private or you non-private? Or are you for profit, or who's part of your organization? And a lot of people don't pay attention to that. I pay attention to that because it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna allow you to do your job regardless if you're gonna be an asshole. I don't care if you're the doctor. I don't give a fuck if you're the director of a hospital. I don't give a fuck if you're the fucking owner of a fucking company. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Why would you create policies for you to go against it? And just because, oh, you didn't read the fine print, well, not everybody is in that place to read that fine print. That's why over the last 31 years, if not longer, people have been able to get over on a lot of people is due to the simple fact, because they can look at your medical record and be like, oh, this person got diabetes. Oh, this person got high blood pressure. Oh, dang, this person got poor circulation. Guess what? That's an easy target. Okay, let me look into the research. Confirmation. Let me do some research. Let me see what kind of family history this person got. God forbid that this is all confirmation. God forbid that you have Humana. God forbid that you get Blue Shield. God forbid that you get Medicaid. You're easy access. You don't really even get a say or authority to even say, like, hey, I do not give you authority to test my blood. I did not give you authority to try to tell me that I'm okay, but 10 times out of 10 you sitting there taking a placebo. So when it comes to it, clinical researches and stuff like that, even down to this, they could take this and be like, okay, well, you know too much information. I'm going to send people around in your area. I already know that you having family issues. You're going through grief. You're already stressed and depressed. Okay, you're the only one that's enlightened. We done did the background research on your family. Everything you're saying is the truth, but these people will sit around for months, even sometimes years, to observe the behaviors, not only of you, but of your family. And if they can figure out like, okay, this person is more of the black sheep, or sometimes you get about 3 to 5 people that are the black sheep within that one whole family. And these people will be like, okay, well, what's your strengths? Then eventually they start testing those strengths. Okay, what's your weakness? So in it, if they be like, okay, well, shoot, you ain't got nothing else to lose, and the only thing that you got into your possession is your kids. Guess what? Okay, which one is the weakest link of this person's kids? If not, let's see how much can we benefit as a state or the city or the government, or say you had an issue with a person at DCF, or you had a problem with these people at these government sites. Guess what? All you had to do is pick the right day for the right person that who knows somebody in the building. Hey, I need you to do me a quick favor. Can you run this social security number? And they go run your social security number. And some of these places, social security, so forth, they could pull up your medical record, especially in social security. That's one place that's outside of the hospital itself to violate the HIPAA is social security. Now, when they get ready to go look into the information for you in social security, it will give you the rundown of the medical diagnoses. So when you go do a little bit deeper digging, when you go look at the social security, those numbers are affiliated with diagnoses. They are affiliated with your blood type. They are affiliated with the capabilities that you could do. This stuff goes even a little bit more systematic than what it was when it was like the time to buy a slave. So basically, they are able to take that away from not only to create it within race, I could take that and create it and use it amongst the people. I no longer have to pick a particular race. Because if I want to clear out race, I can create on the TV media, I could create a race war. It's too easy. People will be quick. Oh, did you just see that kid get unalived? Oh, did you just see them people get busted for trafficking? Them people been trafficking in front of you for as long as you can fucking think about it. Honestly, as soon as you open TikTok, that person that you sit there thinking, oh, I'm trying this outfit on from Temu. Baby, it's a thirst trap. 10 times out of 10, if you go do some digging and research on these people that's getting these paid contents, do a little bit deeper. You're going to be like, they got a OnlyFans? They on the hub? What? They on the what? And you'll be like, oh, wow. Oh, okay. Then you start putting the pieces together and you'll be like, okay, mannerisms and these people's behaviors. And when you start putting all these pieces together, the government, and depending on what it is that you know, and you're not too sleep, or they feel like you getting a little bit too woke, that's when you wake up and be like, people be like, you crazy, you tripping. But you crazy and you tripping until that situation start happening to you. So you hearing about the people domestic violence situation. Okay, guess what? That woman that was in that domestic violence situation, she's getting watched. And that man that did the assault towards this woman, he's getting watched. Now, 10 times out of 10, they already have him categorized as a feminine man when he get ready to go into prison. Period, point blank. No questions asked. Any man that put his hands on a woman or hurts a child or violates a child or a mother, this is how they look on it on the inside, based off of the society look of jail base. But even when you come back outside to societies and you start breaking it down systematically, you'll be like, okay, well, that makes sense. But then we're back at the political argument of, well, why do we have all these people passing away from COVID? Or during the midst of COVID, you notice that people were losing jobs, but all of a sudden we get all these funds and stuff like that. But in the used to using these funds, did anybody pay attention within their family? Who would y'all knew already know who y'all repeat offender family members are that tend to go to jail? Y'all already know, especially within your own family, y'all already know what they tend to go to jail for. You know, okay, that's Uncle such and such, and they be going to jail because they always getting caught with drugs, or that's our cousin, and they always getting caught because they always in a fight, right? Whether this person is in the jail or whether they're not in the jail. Mind you, you are the sick individual or your child is. They know that you're on Medicaid. They know that they done looked into to watch. This is how strategically these people do this stuff to see, okay, how distracted can I get this person, and how distracted the people that's around them, like saying you're the woke one, you're speaking truth, like, hey, I feel like you got to change the way you're eating food because whatever that medicine is that doctor is giving to you, it's supposed to be lowering your blood pressure, but now you got fluid all over through your body, and you're like, whoa, what's happening? And it's like, hey, you know, maybe you're the son or the daughter that people tend to want to ignore in the house, and you're like, hey, if y'all quit eating that right there, everybody in the house will feel so much better, right? But everybody's like, they don't know what they talking about. They're crazy. You know, they always, bring up stuff, or they just say hateful, or they always use this person is so hateful or mean, or they just don't like nobody. Those be the ones that they know that they can use in certain situations. And God forbid that you, like I said, Humana, Blue Shield, Medicaid, they know you already living. They already know you're making less than six figures at that point. At that point, they know you're at less than six figures. So at that point, I can manipulate any situation that I need to. And if I get you stressed enough, or if I make you feel like, okay, am I going crazy? I got to go to work. I got to take care of the kids. My husband or my wife need this, and we got to have this. Guess what? If I put you under enough stress, and they feel like that you got back up on your feet, they will use people around you, especially they'll be like, they'll make it feel like, hey, everything died down. But now you, mind you, back to it, you've been going to the doctor for the last few months, and they done drew all this blood. All this blood that they done drew, they done already plotted because nobody's listening to you around your family. And you keep, maybe you're a prophet. Maybe you can see things. Maybe you know things. Or maybe you be like, shit, I had a dream about this, a premonition, whatever you want to call it. And you telling them like, hey, if our cousin over there don't stop doing that, they gonna pass away. If this person over here, if they get in that car, make sure they stay an extra few minutes. That extra few minutes you told them saved their life, because that next 2 seconds as they walked out the door, somebody coming in with guns or something like that. You get what I'm saying? So this is the same thing when they having you coming in for the next 3 months. They can have collected enough blood that, hey, well, since this person or this man or this woman's family not listening to them, we're going to get these other people's attention, but we're going to do it subtly. But we have their blood, and we need to take away their bloodline or people. So if you got kids and stuff like that, we'll kill a parent, or say they'll unalive a parent or unalive one of the kids. They'll put your blood, whether it be from a pad, whether you had it on a Band-Aid, whether you went to go get blood drawn from the hospital, they'll take that and they'll make sure that they can get up to enough. Or like, say if you were a person and you don't know nothing about health at all, like when I say like they know, they can be like, oh, I can give this person this and this. Half of the time some of them are placebos and other ones is like weight gainers. I'm not going to have a conversation about that because I don't need big pharma over here. I have a sniper at the door if I speak on that. But they'll take all of this that they accumulate and be like, say if they don't have enough blood and they need more blood on the scene to use it for when it's time to go to court, they'll come up with, like, say for me, I got thyroid. They'll be like, oh, well, we noticed that they got way bigger and we need to do something with it. But mind you, I probably have been talking about them to do something with this 6 months ago before they even had to resort to surgery, right? Oh, well, we can still remove it, but also, hey, we feel like there's something else going on with you. Hey, we're finding out you're 11 weeks, pregnant or something like this. Some dumb shit, right? Mind you, they done collected so much blood that at this point, when they get ready to take out these people strategically, they need you to look crazy because, mind you, this is going to go to court. This is going to go to big court because this is somebody basically trying to put you in the jail, if not under the jail. If not, they trying to get you a felony or something like that. But either way it go, it's going to backfire on them because it's going to be like, well, all the information that they're using, they're trying to say, like, trying to say I'm in St. Cloud,